But Mr. R. Dubey,
My lord.
Learned Counsel for the petition. Mr.
Dina.
Deanart, Learned Senior Governor. Press for some time to enable him to receive instructions with regard to the consultation made by the concerned departments for amendment of the provisions of the Court Fees Act 1870. How much time you require?
Let it be after 10 days. I'll get the information by that.
It's the matter on 24th.
My lord. Deep level.
Order.
May it please the lordship. My lord, the issue involved herein is with regard to, my lord, the construction of the road and the boundary wall in the High Court premises, my lord, in Malibagan area, my lord. Also, will remember there is, we are unable to, my lord, block the boundary wall of the High Court campus in Malibagan because of there is a road. The High Court road is used by the local people. There were some individuals staying in that place. They have no ingress and egress. So that's why, my lord, that road is
Yes,
used.
status report.
Yes, the report has come. Right, sir?
Itu na? Itu विशेष apa mau letra? Mau letra apa? Mana? Ke bahir.
There's nothing here.
But the soil testing report, as per the soil testing report, the expert has given their opinion. This is the opinion of the expert. No? Now,
Yes.
now the authority they are considering the matter.
Just a minute.
Manually, mechanically, finally come suggestion to
Yes.
The soil testing report has been given by the IIT expert. Now they have suggested some method how to execute the work. The authority they will now they have to take the decision. Since the report has come on 27/10, before 27/10, this has been placed before the lordship. Let them take the decision. I'll apprise it. I'll apprise them, and accordingly they will how to execute. They will intimate the court. They have suggested that the manual method for piling has to be adopted.
Yes.
My lord, my submission is that, my lord, we are not in a stage that they'll have to take a decision whether the, my lord, boundary wall will be constructed or not. My lord, that decision has already been taken that there has to be a boundary wall, and how to execute that decision, this process are going on. My lord, they have taken the opinion from IIT and all. They have got the opinion of IIT,
Yes,
and thereafter this has been done. Whether it will be done in mechanized manner or manually, that is their problem. But this has to be.
The instruction is that the observation of the IIT Guwahati is that it has to be done by manual method.
manual method.
Fine,
Not
you do it,
expedite.
but it has to be expedited. My lord,
That's what-
this deliberation is going
So
on for
how long are you going to take a decision?
But within a week, they will the ultimate charge how they will proceed with the work, that will.
Milord,
will-
drawing is already given by the IIT, Milord. The entire drawing has been
No,
given.
ultimately, now the plan for execution has to be there. No? How they will go ahead, that I'll intimate the.
My only prayer is that, Milord, request to my friend is that, Milord, this, Milord, formalities, these are to be meted out as early as possible and the construction has to be
That we are
started.
going to give them a specific time.
Yes.
in which period they should do it.
Yes,
But Mr.
HK Das.
HK Das, then the conflict with us. Stop. Mr. D Nath, then a senior government has produced a communication dated 27/10/2023, written by the executive engineer PWD within Bracket Roads, where the soil report by the IIT Guwahati has been incorporated. Now, Mr. Leonard Senior Government press was sometime to enable him to receive instructions with regard to the decision taken by the concerned authorities. How much time? 1 week?
Lordship, within a week, no, I'll get the instruction.
Lordship will take up in the next week.
Plan of action.
Taken on 20.
Lordship, on 20th.
Deeply oppressed.
8,
This is an appeal by the state. We were required to take steps by paper publication.
Hmm.
That we have done, and we have filed an affidavit also.
File your affidavit.
Yes, my lord, we have filed an affidavit. My lord, it's been filed today, my lord. I'm sorry. It's been filed today. It's ready. Yes, it was published on 2nd November, my lord. And
The affidavit is not here.
my lord, the affidavit is on the verge of filing, my lord. The officer is.
Okay. Mr. R. Majumdar, learned counsel for the applicant. Suppose that they have undertaken the process of paper publication. And in affidavit to that effect is being filed this morning.
No.
Registry to verify and that's the same one. List after 1 week.
But, it was published on 2nd of November. So at least 4 weeks time, my lord, they'll have to enter
So
appearance.
have you in the publication?
My lord, publication to what paper?
Have you shown as 13th of October, returnable date?
No, not, we could not publish it on the 13th of October. So we got it reissued, my lord, that notice back. Lordship, I'll
Why?
see it after a week, my lord. I'll bring
Okay,
the paper
list.
publication. I'm obliged, my lord.
9 and 10.
Your Lordship, in PIL 2, the matter pertains to the setup of Transgender Welfare Board. So far as the so-called instruction received by the other side that the term of the previous Transgender Welfare Board came into end. So they constituted the board. No issues to that. But at the same time, they have constituted the board with some gay persons, which have got no sanctity as per the National Legal Service Authority judgment and as per the what Transgender Act says. Even in the recent judgment, your Lordship will find the recent judgment on same sex by the Suprios versus Union of India. The Supreme Court Constitutional Bench has clearly said the various other provisions that are meant for transgender persons only, not gay persons. And more importantly, your Lordship will find in my affidavit in reply, there were certain things which I have brought before this court regarding that the other side was required to come up with instructions. Your Lordship may just see my affidavit in reply.
You are supposed to file in the IA.
Lordship, that is.
The
that is
IA,
bring on- bring
yes,
on record
regarding the
of-
illegal recruitment, but we need some more time because certain more confidential informations are
How
required
much,
to be
how much
received.
time do you require?
I just need only 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
But that is the other aspect of this PIL. But your Lordship may just see once the pages, the annexure 1.
Yeah, no point.
Yes.
Your lordship may just see annexure 1 of this affidavit in reply, page 81.
Lordship, I would like to interrupt your lordship in the middle, lordship. I'm sorry for that. Lordship, before my learned friend points out some mistakes in our part, Madam Lordship, I would like to point out that we have not received the affidavit in reply file by my learned friend.
It's an absolutely an absurd, your
No,
lordship. I have
not received, lordship.
the extra copies has been received by the government.
Government, that is the government, lordship. We are the
So what
social
is it
justice.
representing?
We
for?
are social justice, representing social
So the-
justice. We have
Even
filed
though
an
they are
affidavit in,
representing the social justice, doesn't they comes under the government?
lordship, no.
Your lordship
so
just see
social
this is the
justice is an
extra copy
independent
which has been provided.
No, social justice have their own standing council, lordship. We have filed.
You'll have to serve a copy.
No,
lordship.
extra copies has been served, your lordship, as per the order. This is the notice.
We have not received, lordship. Although my learned friend has served, but they have served
Government
to
has
the
been issued, has been served with a copy, but the social justice department has not been served. You serve a
Standing
copy.
Might be their clerk has received, but they has not provided them the copy.
Where's the
That may
notice?
be.
Where's the notice? Which is something. This government advocate,
Yes, their office only just they receives this extra copies and filings.
one copy has given to the government advocate, that's fine.
Yes.
So there's no issue on that.
Yes.
But the social justice department wants a copy. You serve a copy.
Okay, no issues. No issues, but the other side. Because I'm not, my question is not on the standing council to the social justice. Because the matter pertains to state level trans protection cell, which is ought to be constituted but has not been constituted in the manner as desired by the community and for the benefit of the community. So therefore, the other council was required to provide the answer and to come up with an instruction that why such kind of discrepancies that has been taking
Well,
place.
I was directed by the honorable court to file an affidavit in the matter. And I have made a specific request that whatever material the petitioner is in possession, they will provide the material before 2010-23.
Before,
Well, I have checked at my office, but no material, further material has been given to us. Well, this reply affidavit
the
I have
extra
received.
copies has been
yes,
given to
yes.
them on 18th,
This
and that
re-
was prior to 20.
This reply I have received. Well, apart from, in addition to the report, this reply, petitioner has made a submission that some more materials are with the petitioner. I have to take instruction on those.
What more
And-
materials,
and-
whatever the pictures which have been circulated in the each and every social
Kindly-
media that we have annexed here.
Kindly see, Malad, on 13-10-23, Lordship has recorded, Malad. Direction is given to the petitioner to provide a copy of the copy that I have received. And the petitioner has also said that some more materials are there.
The
there
direction
with
was
us.
given to provide the extra copy,
That
not on
I
the
have-
materials. If I am required to submit the various materials, what the investigation agencies are for.
Malad, Malad, then how can I obtain instruction out of the blue, Malad?
So these are the pictures
petitioner-
which are already been getting circulated. On the basis of
The
this, you
petitioner
can
has to
put
give
the
us
information.
Give us the.
The investigation
materials, Malad.
agencies have separate cyber offices for that.
Random search.
They
how
may
can I
check
make?
the links.
Okay.
And
How
what
can
are
I
the,
make
your
it
lordship
up,
just see once, is it not a violation to what does the
That we have,
DK Basu says?
that we have seen. Current counsel for the petitioner shall furnish a copy of the affidavit in reply to Mr. R.M. Das, the standing council, social justice and empowerment department, within the course of the day.
Yes, yes.
Within the course. The petitioner is also granted 1 week time to file an IA as directed by this court on 13/10/2022. Please, again on. I'll give you 1 week time, you file your IA.
Yes.
It is 17th of November.
Now,
You
your
can-
lordship
You can
in,
take back your notice.
yes. Your lordship in PIL 6, the PIL 6 is regarding the very advertisement which we have challenged. Because that advertisement contained one clause, that what that clause is, they have separated the in their advertisement, they have separated the provisions and the evolving principles for female. But again, they have collabed the various principles of the advertisement of transgender with the male. So that is quite violative. In that case, on 18, on that same day only, we have filed our affidavit in reply, Your Honor.
Yes, not,
But here I am awaiting the instructions. I have not received the instruction. But kindly take up on the next day. I'll by that time I'll try to get it.
Their entire day will based on the instruction. Your
no, I'm
lordship,
listing it on the same day with the PIL2.
yes, but
Then on that day, he'll come with the instruction.
No,
your lordship may just see once the 137 page of this PIL. If your lordship has found.
Yes,
Your lordship, this is the advisory for ensuring the welfare of the transgender persons dated 15th September 2023.
137.
Yes, this is the very recent one which has been sent to all the state governments, that this advisory from the National Human Rights Commission. And your
Yes,
lordship
yes.
may just see at page
137 is,
139.
no, something is wrong. Pagination is wrong, I think. with you.
Maybe so.
Yeah, it's 142. Annexure 1.
Yes,
Annexure
annexure 1.
Yes,
142, 144, your lordship may just find the advisory, the employment clause.
Hmm.
Here, your lordship may just see Roman 5. That a grievance redressal cell be set up in the organization wherever they are employed to deal with the issues of the transgender employees, in which at least one transgender person may be included wherever possible. Now, what happened, your lordship, there are recent advertisement from the Assam Police Department. Now, many of the transgenders, if required, they are waiting outside the court. I can produce them. Now, what they wants to apply for that post, but they can't do so because there is no any evolving principles. And this was, the challenge was based on the previous advertisement where they included the transgender, but they have not came up with any evolving principles, so that there was no any application from the transgender side. But now when the transgenders are ready to file their applications, but they can't do because there is no any transgender provisions.
this one,
Now, after that, even though if we will challenge the other advertisement, they will say that the time has been elapsed. The application will become infructuous.
so that's why not, we are telling you,
But the earlier advertisement, that reply you have already given. But in the fresh, let me take the instruction as per the advisory note. But
I'm
the
listing it on 15th along
Lot-
with PIL2
lordship has on 17th.
on
On
7th.
Your lordship,
On
there
that day,
are,
I want some specific instruction.
Lordship.
yes, because in the new advertisement, even what happened is there are 20 transgenders waiting outside this court from the various districts. Now, what they have done is, as the applications nowadays are online, so there was no any principles for them to apply online. So what they did is they applied in an offline format, and their applications has been rejected and reverted back by the department to the candidates.
That will take care. Okay, but Mr. D. Nath, that is, I think, senior government. Please for some time to enable them to receive instructions. Stop. In terms of the order, they did 13 This is the matter again on 15th. 15th, not
17th. On 17th. On 17th.
on 7th.
Lordship.
Obliged.
11,
Yes, please.
We have taken steps as per the last order.
Mm.
We listed after a few weeks for completion of service.
You have taken steps.
We've taken steps. There were some more than 300 respondents, so it took a little time, but day before yesterday, we've completed the process of taking steps.
Okay. learned counsel for the applicant submits that they have taken steps on the answered respondents on day before
Day
yesterday,
before 7/11.
on 7/11. Our service report. And this after 3 weeks.
4 weeks, Your Lordship, December,
Okay.
can it be 5th of December, 5th or 6th of December?
After 4 weeks, it has to be 11th. 11th.
Obliged.
Twelve.
Please, my lords. My lords, I beg to appear for the respondent number one, my lords.
My lord.
This is my application which is listed for consideration before your lordship.
My lord, Enforcement Director has filed this writ appeal, my lord. My lord, office note suggests that service on respondent number 2 is still, my lord, awaited, and 19 is connected. This
My lord,
item number 19 also, my lord, same issue. And this respondent number 1, they have filed their IA, my lord, vacating petition. In that, we are supposed to file our affidavits. My lord, we are yet to receive the instructions, full instructions from Hyderabad. So,
In
my lord,
IA number
My lords, IA number is 3083, my lords. And
83.
3082.
83, and there is another 82. That is item number
Hmm.
19 connected.
My lords, am I audible, my lords?
Yes, please.
Please, my lords. My lords, it's my application for vacation of the interim order, my lords, which was
IA
passed.
number 10.
My lords, 3083 and 3082, my lords.
I don't see 08.
My lords has 3082. My lords, that would be in the item number. Please, my lords.
So, my lord, in this, we are supposed to file affidavit, my lord.
You are referring to which IA?
My lord, 1082 and 1088, 3082 and 3083, my lord. 2 IS, item number 12 and 19.
Hmm.
In both the IS, my lord, we are supposed to file our affidavits.
Hmm.
My lord, we are yet to receive the instructions from Hyderabad. So, my lord, we are seeking further 3 weeks' time to file the affidavit, my lord.
My lords, I am opposing that request, my lords, because, my lords, the difficulty is twofold, my lords. A, I am suffering an order, my lords, due to which my bank accounts have been frozen and I am unable to operate them. My lords, and secondly, in light of a recent judgment passed by this honorable court, wherein Justice Ete was also a member, my lords, it's been held that this entire appeal itself is not maintainable. And therefore, my lords, this entire appeal, because it arises out of a judgment passed by a single judge exercising criminal writ jurisdiction, this honorable court does not have the power to exercise a writ appeal arising from such judgment. And it's a judgment dated 4th of October. Now, my lords, in light of that judgment, my lords, this entire appeal needs to be dismissed, my lords, because it is not maintainable. And my lords may permit me to just show that judgment, my lords. I'll just display it on the screen. And it's a very short judgment, and the Honorable Chief Justice, when he then was, had sitting with Justice Ete, had discussed and examined all the relevant provisions of the Guwahati High Court rules, as well as the applicable decisions, and then come to the conclusion. My lords, has that judgment, my lords? I'll just
Yes.
display it. My lords,
Which
I'm
judgment?
displaying it on. I'm displaying it on the screen, my lords. It's the judgment passed in writ appeal number 370 of 2023 in the case of Dev Prasad Datta versus State of Assam.
Yes.
My lords, will please bear with me and first come to page number 2 of the judgment, para 1. I'll just read out for the convenience of this honorable court. This intra-court appeal, writ appeal, arises from an order dated 8th of June 2023 passed by the learned single bench of this court in the criminal writ jurisdiction, being writ petition criminal number 5 of 2023. My lords, coincidentally, my writ petition is also criminal writ petition number 5, only the year is 2022. The said writ petition filed by the writ petitioner appearing in person seeks quashing of the FIR as well as the charges framed against him in the trial court was dismissed. My lords, may please come to para 2. Office note dated 3rd October 2023 indicates that Rule 2.2 of the Chapter 5A of the Guwahati High Court rules are silent as to whether an intra-court appeal would lie against an order passed in a criminal matter by the Honorable Single Judge of this court under Article 226 of the Constitution of India. Now, my lords, para 3 onwards, there are judgments which were relied upon in this context. And my lords, may then please be kind enough to come to para 6, my lords, which is on page 4 of the judgment. Your lordships has it?
Yes.
Well, please, my lords, having regard to the discussions made here and above, we are of the firm view that an intra-court writ appeal does not lie against an order stroke judgment passed by the learned single bench in exercise of the criminal writ jurisdiction under Article 226 of the Constitution of India. As the Guwahati High Court rules are silent on this issue, the anomaly shall forthwith be clarified with appropriate insertion in the rules, clarifying the position that no intra-court appeal lies against an order judgment passed by the learned single bench in exercise of criminal writ jurisdiction. As a result, the intra-court writ appeal preferred by the appellant herein against the judgment dated 8th June 2023, passed by the learned single judge, is hereby dismissed as being not maintainable.
Yes.
My lords, these two writ appeals which are listed before your lordships today, item number 12 in the daily list and 19 in the
My
supplementary
lord,
list.
it is the same
Both
division.
are
bench,
the
my
same.
lord, has passed this interim order admitting this writ appeal, my lord. My
lord,
order, my lord.
because, my lord, the order was-
just
my
like
lord, one second,
14/8/23, my lord. This
My
is the
lords,
same.
If my learned friend would let me
same-
complete, my lords. If my
My
learned
lord,
friend let me
One
complete.
division
minute,
bench,
one
my
minute,
lord.
one- Yes,
My lords, what I'm submitting is that when this honorable court had issued notice, my lords, that was issued prior to the passing of this judgment. It is post the passing of the judgment on the same day when the notice was issued, my lords, which was in September, my lords, with the order dated 14th of August. In fact, your lordships had issued notice on the writ appeal. By that time, my lords, this judgment of Dev Prasad Datta's case had not been passed. And therefore, there was, at that time, this honorable court was dealing with writ petitions on the criminal side. Today, my lords, there is a judgment, and with all due respect, my lords, that judgment is binding upon all of us. And my learned friend cannot now take an objection that because there is a notice has already been issued, therefore this judgment cannot be relied upon, and this court will have to entertain the writ appeal, even though the High Court rules should not permit it.
So my lord here, if it's done, my lord. So now the division bench, my lord, in two different writ appeals, my lord, has passed two different orders, my lord. My lord, both is standing in its own merit. Now, my lord, if there is a contradictory, my lord, it has to pass to some larger bench, my lord. Because, my lord, it is the same division bench who has passed this interim order, staying the order, my lord.
this interim order was passed prior to the passing of the judgment.
Yes, my lord.
So the interim order that will consider that matter.
My lord.
My lords,
Prior to the passing of this judgment by the division bench, by
My lord.
this bench, the interim order was passed.
That is in a different context, my lord. These two matters are not similar, my lord.
That will see, that will consider.
My lord.
And after consideration, we'll pass appropriate orders.
My lord. My lord.
So what do you want today?
My lord, I want to file my affidavit, my lord, as there was direction, my lord.
But I
So-
can't give you 3 weeks time.
My lord, it has to come from Hyderabad, my lord.
I'll
Was
give you 2 weeks time.
2 weeks, my lord.
my lords, in fact, it's already been, my lords, in fact, it's already been more than a month, my lords. My lords, my only difficulty
2
is,
weeks, that's the last chance.
I appreciate, my lords, I bow down, I can't oppose that request, my lords.
My
May I
lord,
consider-
my lord, let them take service on respond number 2. It is still pending, my lord. The office note suggests that, my lord. Let them at least comply with the court's order, my lord.
Lords, is- With your lordship's permission, may I just add one line, my lords? My only difficulty, my lords, is that I am being deprived from using the money, my money, in my accounts, my lords. And it has been deprived since
Sir,
February
also,
2022, my
my-
lords. It's been more than 1.5 years. I have yet to see my own money and utilize it, my lords.
Have you taken steps on the respondents?
No,
My
my
lords, I will, my lords, in fact, the contesting respondent here is only the ED, my lords. The rest are only who will comply with the directions by the court because they are banks.
So,
I am not
but
seeking any reliefs against the banks, my
This
lords.
court has passed an order asking you to take steps.
My lords, I'll, in case any steps have not been taken, I'll do the needful, my lords.
Our Standing Council Enforcement Department is allowed 2 weeks time to file objections. Stop. In the meantime, the applicant shall also take steps for service of notice on the respondents 2 to 7 by registered post AD within 1 week. From the stop.
I'll do the needful, my lords. My lords, may I request for a date to be fixed, my lords, because I can travel from Delhi for that same time, my lords.
30 November.
30th of November, my lords. Highly obliged.
That will be in the IA.
My lords, in both matters, item 12 and 19, my lords.
Yes, 12 to 19.
Highly obliged.
13, admission.
Here I create 10 days time to file an affidavit,
What affidavit do you want to file?
but to the reply filed by the petitioner. It's ready, my lord.
My lord,
Filed by
it's a
7 days.
unlimited process, my lord. They have filed the affidavit in opposition in the writ appeal. In the round of writ petition, there was affidavit and a reply also. Again,
So
in the
what
writ
is there in the?
writ appeal, they have filed the
Writ
affidavit.
appeal, what is, where is the scope for
Writ
filing
appeal,
appeal and all this?
they have filed the.
They have introduced new grounds in the writ appeal. We filed our affidavit to that. In their affidavit in reply, they have introduced further new facts and new grounds.
So how long is this going to
Malad,
go on?
they are
Mr. Purkayastha?
My
They
lord,
are introducing the
How
facts
can you,
and,
how
they're
can
not
you
coming up
introduce
with
new
new
facts?
not new facts, my lord. It is their document that just I have annexed.
But he has brought it on record in
Their-
the writ
their
appeal after
documents
the
just have
affidavit
annexed,
of
nothing
opposition has
else.
been filed. We have to reply to that.
This is nothing beyond my record, my lord. Only their records, they ought to have brought it in the affidavit in opposition in the writ petition, in support of the writ petitioner, but they have not done it. That I have done in the reply.
And that was never before the Learned Singular that those documents were not placed.
Before the learner signature,
This was not placed.
There was
Now he is,
specific
my lord, making
observation
new
to that effect.
Yes.
That no documents have been placed before the
Therefore, this honorable court, my lord,
take a decision on the matter. They
directed-
filed a writ appeal. In the writ appeal, again, when we answered those documents, in the affidavit in reply to our affidavit in opposition, they introduced further new documents saying that these are also some of the documents. But those have to be answered by us. Madam. If he keeps introducing new things, new documents, new facts, will have to be answered. Or his affidavit in reply is not taken into consideration.
that
We
is,
do not have a problem. We'll go
no,
with the
Gogoi,
affidavit
but
in
tell
opposition.
me what type of an order will this court pass? Once the reply is filed, you want to file another affidavit in opposition to the reply, then he'll come with another reply.
Lordship will
Will-
only
will
adjourn
this
it for 10
keep
days.
on?
Only for 10 days, Lordship may adjourn it on my prayer.
Okay, heard B. Purkayastha, then counsel for the petitioner, for the appellant. On request made by Mr. B. Gogoi, and the standing counsel, Health,
Finance.
Finance Department. List the matter, give a date after 10 days.
first week of December, my lord, will be given for
7 December.
obligation.
Well,
7 December.
7
Seven.
Okay.
40,
Malad, for the PWD department, Malad, I pray for 3 weeks time. Malad. I am waiting for the instructions.
Lordship, a short date may be given, Lordship, because the construction is still going on and then it was started without any procedure being followed, Lordship.
Look, the Lordship will give it 2 weeks time. Malad. The Karbi Anglong authority, they have filed their affidavit. Malad. For the department, Malad, I pray for at least 2 weeks time may be given.
You filed your affidavit?
No, Karbi Anglong has filed.
We have already filed.
They have filed. For the department, Malad, I need, Lordship will give it 2 weeks time. Malad.
1 minute.
Lordship.
Karbi Anglong has filed.
They have filed. I pray for the PWD department.
Respondent?
Respondent number 3-4.
Okay. Mr. D. Nath, then it's your government. Appearing on behalf of this.
1, 1, 2, and 5.
On behalf of 1, 2, and 5. It's allowed. How much time you require?
No, Lordship, I pray for 3 weeks time.
3 weeks time. Allowed 3 weeks time.
Lordship, a specific date may be given.
This the matter is allowed. 7 December.
7th of December. Mobile.
15, 16, and 17.
Here, my lord, in this case, my lord, item 15, my lord. 2763, my lord.
Yes.
In this case, my lord, we have challenged the decision of the anomaly committee, my lord, because we are the teachers of the LP school, my lord, assistant teacher, and our grade pay has been reduced, my lord, by the decision of the anomaly committee. We have challenged that decision of the anomaly committees, my lord. Here, my lord, what is happened actually, my lord, there was a decision from the government prior to my lord, preparation of this, my lord, ROP, my lord, 2017, that all the graduate teachers should be able to my lord, draw the same grade pay. Thereafter, accordingly, in the ROP, it has been incorporated as 8,700 grade pay for all the graduate teachers, my lord. But subsequently, they have bifurcated our LP school teachers, my lord, that you will be able to get 7,400 only, my lord. That is our grievance only, my lord. We have challenged that notification, my lord, subsequently published. It is the decision of the anomaly committee, my lord. And so far, other one query is concerned, it was listed, Honorable Division Bench, my lord. Earlier occasion, it was listed and there was a order from the Honorable Court. At the time of submission, there was submission from their Learned Council from the Education Department regarding that, my lord, no, there is a difference, or there is no difference for the grade pays. But here, my lord, science graduate teacher, Hindi teacher have been able to draw their graduate scale, my lord, same graduate scale, but it has been reduced for us, my lord. Even the amalgamated teacher also, my lord, it is reduced. If LP school teachers, my lord, amalgamated with the other ME school, high school, they also able to get only 7,400. And those are the LP school teachers, ME school section, they will be able to get 8,700. We have already filed one additional affidavit also yesterday, my lord. That
You
is
filed it yesterday.
yesterday, my lord. That is possibly not in the record.
Go, have you received your instructions?
Here we have filed an affidavit, man. Here about the, my lord, the
Yeah,
amendment.
on the other day, you are for finance.
Yes.
Chalia wanted some time to receive instructions. Despite filing the affidavit.
Lordship, here otherwise, my lord, affidavit will suffice.
Anyway, he has filed an additional affidavit. Have you served copy on the other sides?
As I said, I have served.
That is not in my record also, my lord. That
Yesterday
additional
served and filed. Anyway, my lord, it will may come on 17, my lord. Possibly it is not.
Mr. H, that's not the counsel for the
17,
petitioner.
Hmm?
Submits that he has filed an additional affidavit
16.
on 8th of November 2022. 8, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, can it be on a hearing day, man? At least 16.
Please to verify and place the same on report. And this is the matter of
16.
16 December, November,
November.
along with the affidavit.
16th number.
I will have for item number 16 and 17. AMS provision.
Okay.
Your lordship,
Yeah.
a little, I just want indulgence of this honorable court. I just want the PIL 6 may be taken up again, only just for 1 minute. Because there is a very urgency.
Let us finish the board first.
Yes, yes.
20 of supplementary list admission.
But it's item 20, my lord.
Yes.
I'm in person here. My lord, on the one hand, we are speaking about, my lord, women empowerment and my lord, 30% reservation, etc. On the other hand, my lord, what happened? Some of the religious institutions at Barpeta are restricting women to enter into the religious workplace, my lord. Now, lordship, it is clearly a case of, my lord, violation of Article 14, 15, 17, 20, and 25 of the Constitution of India. Lordship know it very well. That, my lord, Sabarimala case 2018, my lord, already decided the issue that so far these rights are concerned to the women that cannot be discriminated. My lord, this is a long imposed, my lord, ban that has been going on. And my lord, it's a stigma to the society. On one hand, we are speaking about, my lord, that women should equally to be, my lord, go ahead. And on the other hand, only some, my lord, all thoughts, my lord, there is no basis at all, my lord. There, lordship, at this moment, I pray that lordship may issue notice to the others and let their response be come. And my lord, that needs a detailed hearing, my lord.
For this, Samaria. Petition in person. Stop. Issue notice.
Well, notice will go to 3, 4, and 5.
You
5,
have
6.
placed for 1.
1 and 2, I'll be appearing, my lord, and thus permanent.
Mr. N. Das, then the governor tenders appearance on behalf of respondents 1 and 2. The petitioner takes shift for service of notice on respondents 3 to 6 by
Mile.
post within 1 week.
Mile.
list of the phones.
My lord, I have a small prayer, lordship will consider not interim page also there, lordship.
On the returnable date.
Observation, my lordship, kindly.
Allow extra
copies should be served.
My lord, interim pay, returnable date.
Extra copies.
Absolutely, absolutely. I will give extra. My lord, it's a very otherwise important issue, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, thing is that, my lord, I have gone through that because I'm studying this issue last 3 or 4 months, my lord. In India, numbers of places, my lord, this kind of practice are going on, my lord. Not only in the and lordship you could remember that so far Sabrimala case is concerned, it has again been reviewed by 5 judges. Now 5 honorable judges again referred to, my lord, 9 judges, my lord. Now, while this matter was referred to the 9 judges, but interestingly, there are 3 petitions which are pending before the Honorable Supreme Court. That is about, my lord, to interoperate to the masjids, my lord, to, my lord, some shrines, my lord. That also been clubbed together. Ultimately, thing is that it now become, my lord, a very larger issue, my lord.
Well, there must be some reason behind it. So
What if
Let us see, let us see.
It's a
after
matter of examination, my lord. That's not deeply obliged.
18 of Delhi hearing.
made to the lodge. But today I am paying for some little accommodation, madam.
Why?
Never taken out next week, madam. On last occasion, I was supposed to file the affidavit. I have filed my affidavit, madam.
Understanding.
Lordship, kindly fix the matter on 14th, Lordship. 14th of November, Lordship. Kindly
Is it
fix the
okay?
matter.
No, 14 may be difficult. On request made by the Standing Council, Elementary Education Department for the applicants. This is the matter of 16th.
Right.
Yes.
Yes,
Obvious.
there was a prayer items PL6.
9 and 10. Nine and 10.
Oh. Can I be allowed to call Mr. Dina? We don't like the.
Yes, call you. PL number
10, your lordship.
6.
Yes. Here, your lordship, she is one of the candidate, and she has recently applied on the advertisement published by the police department, in which the last date was 1st of November. But her application, her offline, there is no any provision on the online. She couldn't apply online. Now, when she applied offline, her application was refused and returned back. Your lordship may see this entire.
That I've seen.
So now, as the last date of that application was 1st of November, now what is the remedy available to? So that is again a difficulty. And that is why this PIL was there, your lordship.
That is all right. Now the last date is over.
Not
But then
last
now
date is
we
over.
can rectify that. We can pass a direction to accept the application.
Application.
But-
On one, only that 2 line will be sufficient.
No, not today. On the returnable date.
On yes, on the returnable date, her application may be accepted.
That will pass appropriate orders.
Yes,
On the
yes.
returnable. No need for any further orders. You can keep this.
Yes,
Produce it on the next day.
sure, your lordship. Obliged.
I'm sorry, my lord, I was in the.
No, doesn't matter. She wanted to clarify something that
Yes, my lord.
we are taking it up on the next returnable.
Lordship.